Come on, Kelsey. Wrap it up, Kelsey. Been talking about fucking food for an hour. Guess who's not eating anything for 4 days? It's still going. It's his last one of the week, so it's still going. He doesn't want to give it up. He doesn't want to put the crack pipe down. Five people watching. One of them's me. Welcome to you 4 people who want me. The stream hasn't started yet. This is post Kelsey. Kelsey's still streaming. But the thing with streams is you gotta be live before the other person starts to get the most of the. No one's coming over to here. No one's coming over to here. He's almost done. Hurry up. Hurry up, Kelsey. Please. Please. There's a time sense. Yeah, baby! Kelsey just closed and watch the viewing figures not move at all. Welcome. Oh, shit. I need to stop the fucking autoplay. Welcome to the show, everyone. Let's say hello to some people. Weird stream, no drawing. Let me know if the fucking lots of swearing. Why am I being so aggressive? Let me know if the music's too loud or too quiet or too shit. 6. We got someone else came in. Welcome. Anyway, let's say hail or hey to Braden Dykstra. Braden, you had the opportunity to 10 people. Yeah, it's working. It's working. Come on. Charge the stream. Everyone come over here now to me. That's right. It's a post-Kelsey stream. Meaning it's got to be good, right? Oh, the music fucking stopped. Hold on. Oh, no, it didn't stop. It just went quiet for a bit. It's the fucking breakdown. Hey, Braden. How's it going? Matt Downey, who knows if he's here still? I know Braden's here. I don't know if Matt Downey's here. Joseph, technically, is my mic too loud? Technically, you are first because you're the first person to claim a first. So you are there, essentially a first. So welcome, Joseph. Welcome, Hyper Wizard. Good to see you. Braden's still here. Caleb says so sneaky. Well, the funny thing is, this is my usual time slot that I kind of abandoned for like a week because I've been stuff, right? Kind of haven't been streaming as much as I did in the past. I will be streaming more, don't worry. I can't quit, you guys, and it feels weird to not be streaming. But yeah, man. Sneaky. So it's perfect. This is the time I would usually be streaming. So guess what? If Kelsey's gonna do a daily thing, I can literally go after him every single time. That would be fucking awesome. I mean, you know, for you guys. Because you get to wake up for him, and then you get to, you know, just slum it with me afterwards. Anyone else here? Zane Comics in the house. You say Kelsey raid, and I bet he's the only one who does. He is. Thank you. One raider from Kelsey. Hail. Did you enjoy Kelsey's stream? the title of this, even though it's the Kelsey. By the way, Phil, you have a link. You can come and hang out if you want. Probably at work or in the shower or in bed or something. I don't know if I can think with this music on. Fuck that shit. Hi everyone. Kelsey post raid. So yeah, guys. Oh shit, Predator 7's here. Predator 7. Welcome. Richie Dupe also says hi, Kelsey raid. Thank you. Guys, I've been awake for too long and I'm gonna come out with it. Guys. Should I do different music? This is a fucky stream, guys, don't worry. I'll try this music. Hi, welcome to the show. It is me, Hyper Wizard. I haven't streamed that much recently because crazy things have been happening. First of all, I can't fucking do it to the music. Oh, I can't do it. It's in my head. I hate it, and I don't even want to listen to my own voice. Anyway, you can tell I'm scatterbrained as fuck. I'm a very altered state of mind right now. It is almost as if I'm high. Like I almost feel high. I'm not going to even draw anything on this stream. This is nothing. This is purely talking to you guys for like an hour, and then I'm going to bed so that I can like sleep in time for the creative block tonight. Please no music. Hell yeah. Okay, Beastman. Good. I'm glad we got a no music. Phil says just dropped like 500 books. Phil's dropping loads on the dock. Fucking, how else is here? Oh, on Tons J Ryan. Hello. How is it going? But yeah, basically, I want to check in and say this is fucking day 4 of me not eating anything. I, as a human being, have not put any food in my mouth. Stop taking acid. It feels like I'm on acid right now. So I've been fasting for 4 days. 4 days ago on this very channel on a stream, I consumed 1 pot of like fucking yogurt, right? You saw it happen. I was on stream. I was drawing. I was like, I need to eat something else. It was the unlisted stream. Zayd says 4-day fast so far. So yeah, I set out. After that stream, I was supposed to go see my mom and have Sunday lunch and everything. Guess what? After that stream finished, I fucking fell asleep and didn't go see my mom. And then this week has just been like, what? The beginning of the week, I made a bunch of shorts, and then I stopped doing them because like one of them wasn't allowed to take off because it was like, sorry, we think this is porn, so we're not going to put it on the feed. And I'm like, oh, damn. Richie Dupe says, I fast between meals. Yeah, don't we all? You fast when you're asleep. And that's why it's 4 days instead of 3. Technically, this should have been day 3, right? But because I didn't fucking eat, I didn't go see my mom. That was 4 p.m. when I ate that thing, right? So like 876. We're actually like we've done 4 days and we're into day 5. Like I'm into day 5 right now. The whole idea. Have any of you guys fasted before? Like even heard about it? Do you know about fasting? Bro, the M. What have I done? Eat spam. No, this is the thing. Like I heard Cecil talking about eating spam after fasting, and that like potentially because of its high fat content, like it can do something special. You do something special. Get your body to gear itself towards consuming fat. Strangely enough, during this fast, I have like lost a kind of like a whole chunk of weight. Should I go weigh myself right now? Should I go do that? I can go do that. Salty and fatty. I mean, salt. So that's the thing. Like, okay, you're fasting. You're gonna need you need your electrolyte tablets. So I got some of those. So I've been taking 2 of those a day. And like, it is. I know people fast for weight loss, but like, yeah, I want to go through another weight loss period. I don't want to kickstart that. But here's the thing: fasting, not only does it reset your body, like it resets your fucking mind. Like right now, I feel like I can have crazy conversations and like pull facts out of the air. The truth is, this stream is probably going to be terrible. And if I was to watch it back later, I'd be like, oh, cringe, fucking cringe, fucking cringe. But yeah, I woke up this morning. Oh, I woke up a while ago, and I've been sitting here preparing for tonight's creative block. It's going to be on Rini's channel, and it's going to be about the difference between manga, bande dessinée, and American comics. And like usually I prepare a fucking slideshow, right? I get my slides out. Just see my slides from last time. No one uses this feature but me. No one uses this feature in StreamYards but me. And check it out. StreamYards is fucking awesome. I can go through these slides. I prepared all these slides for last time. I was there the day before the show. Not the day before, the morning of the show. Like, I need something to talk about. I need to do a good job. I need to do a good job. Now I'm fasting. I'm like, I don't need nothing. The universe is within my brain. I can pull everything from every end of the cosmos. But probably not, because I couldn't even finish that sentence. Can I go this way? What are you guys saying? Oh shit, Love the Bearded's here. I miss Hyper's live streams. I'm gonna be doing more, don't worry. I'm sorry that I haven't been streaming as much, and I will be doing them. I'm gonna be doing drawing. I guess it's partly with the fasting. I felt like I've needed to reset. If you do the same thing over and over again for a little bit and you don't stop, you can kind of get stuck on some kind of like fucking monorail for a while. And like that, people use that to their advantage, right? It's called building a habit. For some reason, I have an aversion to building habits. And so like as soon as a habit starts to form, I'm like, fuck that shit, not doing that. So I've kind of like, what did I do? I took like a little break so that I could collect my thoughts for a creative blog. And that was like, what? It's been 1, 2, and then today on Rini's will be the 3rd episode of Creative Block. And like while I was preparing my slides this morning for the show tonight on Rini's channel, whatever, like freaking before the Jack show, pre-Jack show, straight after Bancroft, whilst I was preparing it, I kind of feel like I came upon a philosophical difference between the three, and that philosophical difference actually bleeds in to all of the differences between them, and it's very cool. Maybe not all of them, but basically I have two huge things to bring to the show tonight, which I consider huge. One is gonna be the editorial process of manga, how manga is produced, because in my point of view, it is the deciding factor in why manga is successful. Everyone's like, oh, manga's going great, manga's amazing, why is it dominating the world? They had a fucking system, a plan, a regiment. They were organized, you know what I mean? And when the time came, when opportunity arose, they fucking dominated. Maybe fatty fish for refeeding, bacon. So you're just saying, oh wait, Phil is a fucking weightlifter fitness guy. Tell me more, Phil. Maybe you're probably not gonna be able to come in. I bet there's a message right here saying like, I'm fucking busy. Yeah. Eat high fats for the first thing you eat. Okay, so Phil, I'm currently in day 5 now. I've done 4 whole days. I'm in day 5 of my fast. Here's the question. Am I losing muscle mass via autophagy? So there's a whole thing with fasting. Usually, if you ask people if they've done fasts, they'll say they've done 3, right? They'll say they bounced out at 3. Most people get really fucking hungry. Like, this is the whole idea of just drinking water, and that's it. Well, drinking water, doing this, drinking coffee. You can drink coffee, and I, myself, have also been drinking maybe some fucking energy powder, right? And I want to ask Phil, is it okay? Is this okay? Well, fasting, is this like pretty much coffee, or am I like fucking myself up? So yeah, it's been 4 days. I'm in day 5. So the funny thing is, apparently the first 3 days are the time people feel hungry. You're gonna think, oh, I'm not eating for 3 days. I'm gonna be starving. For me personally, I have a sweet tooth, so I snack a lot, but here's the thing. I don't actually feel hungry very often. My eating, like this fucking body, this mass, this is all down to like eating as a form of entertainment, right? Not as a form of hunger. Like basically, I'll sit here and I'll do like work for half an hour, and then I'll be like, I'm bored. I want to eat something, and then I'm like, nope. And then another half hour of work. I want to eat chocolate. Like it just pops into your head. Like, oh, I want to, because if you're not if you're not in a fucking relationship and you're not going to work all day and like you're not really doing anything and you have money and you have complete control of your own fucking domain, if you're master of your own domain, you're like, I could just go somewhere and buy loads of fucking junk food and sweets and eat them all, right? And thanks to fucking Kelsey for doing a whole stream talking about food. God damn it. I actually haven't really thought about food for like 4 days. Hearing Kelsey talking about delicious foods, everything sounded delicious. Everything sounded delicious. Just hearing him talk about fucking deli sandwiches, like usually that would sound like kind of boring. Oh, a sandwich, but obviously it's like fancy sandwiches. But like just hearing the ingredients, it was like, fuck. But as soon as the person stops talking about it, it goes on my head. So I'm not hungry. Anyway, Joseph Dredd says, what is that Uzumaki thing behind you? It's a manga. It's like it's by Junji Ito, the guy who did the fucking guy in a wall, and it's the shape of a guy, and he's pointing to the crowd saying, "This hole was made for me." So yeah, it's a manga. It's a horror manga because we did like it was for the last creative block that I have these books out. They were like fucking. I was trying to see if the horror books that I had any interesting paneling because the last creative block was about paneling. And I was wondering if horror comics had like interesting paneling to instill the feeling of terror, but it didn't. It didn't at all. Like they're actually like pretty fucking pretty straight laced. Yeah, and like Scotty Rich says, after 3 or 4 days it gets easier. That's the thing. You go through the 3 days, day 4, no one's gonna be hungry. No one's gonna be hungry. So like literally, I never think about food. I could go forever. I'm trying to do a week. Okay. Backstory. I have fasted 2 times in my life, right? Right. Once I did it for before the pandemic. Okay, let me show you something. Let me show you my fucking weight loss graph. Do you like graphs? We like spreadsheets. We like graphs. Do you want to see a fucking graph, guys? If I go to all time, right? This is my fucking Fitbit weight loss graph. Welcome to my graph. You see here? Okay, this is when I realized I was a fat piece of shit at a wedding when I couldn't fit into a suit. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to sort this shit out. So that's when I first learned about fasting and everything. And like, this is like the huge dip when I started doing jiu-jitsu. Like, this was me at peak jiu-jitsu. Do you know what I mean? Like I was fucking doing, I fasted for 9 days, 9 fucking days here, right? So 9 days. Why 9 days? 7 is a week. That's a good number. Why would you go to 9 and then not carry it on? So I suffer from a condition called gout, which is where your foot fucking hurts. And apparently, fasting for 9 days triggered a massive gout attack, so I had to stop and I went to the doctor and everything. I literally had to stop. Otherwise, I was planning to go for a whole fucking month. That first time I did it for 9 days, I was planning to go for a whole fucking month, and I would have done it too. Oh, I would have fucking done it. But anyway, that is, it went all the way to there. Then you see this, you see where it starts going up again? So this was called COVID-19. This whole upward arc on the graph is called the UK lockdowns, when no one was allowed to go outside, and any good habits were swiftly broken by the fucking mental torment of being locked inside my fucking house, living alone, not going anywhere to work, no socialization. And listen, that's my lifestyle normally, but it was particularly prohibitive. And like, I'd been doing jiu-jitsu. So then like, fuck. So anyway, you see this peak where it starts going down again? You see that? You see that new one? That was February of last year. And that's when, like, what's that? February of last year. Oh, that's when I started going to the gym. So I've been going to the gym since then. And like I was losing weight by going to the gym, and then I kind of plateaued. Right? There's like I can't zoom in. Fitbit changed their graph and it's wank, but like you see this plateau here, and like that plateau for a bit. Should I do for like 3 months? Hold on, this is boring. There's people here. 21 people. Hail, 21 people. I love you all. You're all awesome. You're all the best. Now the graph looks wank nowadays. Anyway, there was a plateau at like 140 kilograms, which is heavy. And yes, I am a fat piece of shit, but I also have a lot of muscle mass. Like, I genuinely do. I'm not bullshitting. I have muscle mass. It's just also hidden under layers and layers of fucking chub. But yes, so I was plateauing at 140 kilograms, which I think is over 300 pounds, guys. So, for you Americans. And then I decided, like, I wanted to do this whole fast thing to kickstart another change of habit and change of mind. Like, over the last 4 days, literally that whole eating is entertainment thing has been popping up over and over again. I've been sitting here doing work. I'm gonna be like, oh, I could have some fun and just like eat some chocolate. And then I'm like, wait a minute. That's why you always fucking eat, because you're not hungry, because you just keep. So I'm like, fuck that. Purge that. Purge that. Each day that flies by with one of those things popping into my head and I don't do anything about it, goodbye. It's like retraining your brain. It's a mental reset. I feel like it's a change in personality as well. What'll be interesting to see is like when I go back to eating, which will be Saturday. It might be Saturday because I am going to see my mom this Sunday. Wait, what the fuck? Nanya body started producing HGH after 72 hours of fasting. Keep it up. Wait. Your body starts producing HGH? Really? So it doesn't rip away the gains? It doesn't. I've been worrying that it's been basically eating away at my muscles during the autophagy process. Keep commenting, guys. I'm gonna reply to all of them, and I'm gonna go through them kind of quicker than I did before. Wait, what's this? Just drink Boldo, the thirst mutilator. That's fucking. Is that just like a parody of the stupid film? Is this because you want to seduce Angela and go to Tampa? Okay. Full disclosure. I do feel like I've been looking like a fat piece of shit on stream sometimes. My face is kind of like a little bit better currently. Like, I think if you've been fasting for 4 days, it has a bit of an impact. Like, look at this side of my fucking face. This looks like deflated balloon fold. This looks like the fold of a deflated balloon. But yeah, man. You guys think top knots are gay? I think I look fucking awesome. But yeah, part of it is like if you want to go to Tampa, you want to not waddle around like a big pile of big wobbly cake, then yeah. Angela isn't going to Tampa though, so that doesn't factor into it, Phil. Sorry. Angela on a stream in a chat in a stream the other day said that like I'd moved on from her or something, and that like she wasn't good enough for me anymore. And I was like, what are you talking about? No one can give up. Oh my god, do you want to hear Angela news? So this isn't really actually Angela news. I mean, it kind of is. So ever since I've heard Angela's voice, obviously I fucking creamed about her voice on streams before, saying she sounds like an absolute fucking angel, and like who wouldn't love that voice? So I kind of realized something, and I don't know if I can even bring anything up. As you guys may know, I'm working on a video game, and that video game has a main character who's a woman, 21-year-old Mindy from Bricksville. Yes, she is 21, but she's short. Anyway, she is she has a fully voice acted role, and not fully voice acted, but like she has voice acting, right? I realized that Angela's voice sounds like Mindy's voice. Like literally her voice has been Angela's voice pings around in my head, and I'm like, why do I find this voice like everyone likes her voice, but for me, I'm like, why is this why does this feel familiar? Why does this voice feel like home? And then I eventually realized it's because literally the fucking main character of my game sounds the same as Angela, except the main character of my game has a slightly Hispanic lilt in their voice, unlike Angela. Phil says, do you have a PowerPoint for tonight? So if I don't, is that bad? Because I could do a couple. So I'm gonna make slides on the structure of the manga industry for tonight's stream. If I was gonna make slides about, maybe I'll make slides that are visual aids for the things that I want to talk about instead of lists of text. Basically, I started making, look, I can't show it. I started making the thing for tonight. I'll bring it up actually. I even made a new background. Let me see. I'll go to Google Docs, Google Docs myself, and I'll pull it up. I'll pull up what I was working on earlier today, and I even deleted a bunch of stuff that I made. Like I was working on it, and then I deleted it. Share screen, creative block, and then fucking put it up. Put it up. This was it. Oh, look, it's the same resolution. It's the same resolution. Let's do this. So like, wait, that's wrong. I'm supposed to add this. Oops, I didn't mean. I put up the old one. Anyway, so this is the one I was working on for today. Like, I made this green background for it, which I thought was awesome. I'm like, yeah, that looked badass. And literally, I like started writing lists of text, right? And writing these are basically the comparisons between the three. And I'm like, am I really going to come into a fucking fun stream and bring in lists of text? Like, are you serious? You're seriously going to do that to people? So what I think I might do, it's like, can I do this, Phil? Is this, guys, would you not, if you came to a stream and you saw someone with a fucking PowerPoint full of lists of text on the screen, would you not want to shoot yourself in the brain? Poor Angela. Well, look, she's not going to Tampa, so she's not going to see me at my best. But the cool thing is, yeah, Tampa, I mean, I'm going to go through this fasting period, reset my mind. Hopefully when I come out the other end, I'm not going to be like weirdly high all the time. It feels like I'm on drugs, like for real. If I was to compare how I feel right now to a drug, I would say tiny amount of MDMA mixed with what I would expect people who don't have ADHD would get from cocaine, or caffeine, but like really clean caffeine that doesn't feel like it's eating away at you. Do you know what I mean? With also some drowsiness, but you don't feel the drowsiness. That's how I feel right now. It's pretty crazy. Habits are for nuns, for real, for real. I mean, I'm breaking them all down. I'm going to form new ones. I'm going to get back to the gym properly, even if my good gym buddy Tom goes or not. I'm going to start going on my own. What's the sound, monorail? You get stuck on a track. If you do the same thing over and over again, you get stuck on a track. Sorry, guys. You're probably like, Jake's a million. God, I'm really behind. Oh, shit. Okay. Hey, NPC Oasis. I went 5 days with no food, and by the end of it, I thought my body was pulling the hydrogen and oxygen atoms of water apart and reassemble. Okay. And proteins was awesome. Okay, awesome. So here's the thing. I didn't really go over the 3 times I did it. First time, 9 days, gout attack, had to stop. Second time I fucking fasted, 4 days, felt like I was gonna die because, in retrospect, I think I was being very stupid. I was being arrogant. I was being a cockhead. And I was like, basically like, I don't have to take electrolytes and vitamins. It doesn't matter. I can just drink filtered water, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, I was a fucking retard. So like that was during the pandemic, during the lockdowns. And I was like, because the fucking lockdowns had fucked up my routine and I was putting on weight, I'm like, you know what? I'm going to stop this in its path. I'm going to stop this in its tracks. I'm going to do a fast. And then like I fucked up the fast and then decided to like, fuck it, whatever. I'll just drink loads of cider all the time and eat snacks. And I would just eat I would just eat and I would drink alcohol. And it was fucking great. It was fucking great. But I'm still carrying around the fucking wounds. What's with the towel or house coat? Hitch's Guide to the Galaxy sequel was looking really indie. Yes. So yeah, basically I was feeling a bit cold because I had my windows open earlier, and I thought, fuck it, I'm gonna put my nice comfy blanket. This blanket is beautiful. It is in my favorite color, orange. There is orange on this channel. Holy shit, look at that. There's fucking orange there. The channel colors, it feels like there's two sets of them. It feels like there's like orange and white, but then also green and purple, like bright green and purple. And like it is a weird mix, guys. But this is my actual magic. This is my magic fucking stop swearing. Sorry, stop saying fucking. And fucking is my now. Anyway, this is like my magic thinking blanket. And I have another one that's bigger that isn't special, but this is like a magically enchanted freaking. Jake's a crazy person. Anyway, it has significance. It has like a lineage linked to a very important a very important event in my life. I don't know if that was a magical event, but whatever. And yes, yeah, so what a wonderful opportunity to wear it, right? Like doing a stream, thinking whilst changing my. Oh, I sound like a lunatic. It's gonna burn your fat first. Is it so? NPC Oasis, I kind of thought that the body burns muscle first for some reason. Like, is that bullshit? Have I been gaslit? Have I been incepted to like worry and prevent me from doing the right thing? You're always losing muscle. Autophagy is natural. No, so yeah, you're always losing muscle, but then if you eat enough protein, you'll maintain, right? So like the idea there is, if you're fasting, don't do too much strenuous fucking exercise because like what? You're gonna break down the muscle if you're doing a prolonged fast like me, where I'm gonna try and go for a week. I'd be if I was going to the gym, right? If I was going to the gym while fasting like this, I think that would be retarded, no? Because I would be going to the gym and breaking down the muscle and then having no protein to fucking regenerate it. Yeah, Joseph saying ketosis. So that's what I think the high is about. I think the high is a ketosis high. It definitely puts you in a cleaner state of mind. Ketosis, I said, ketosis is like nature's caffeine, or like ketosis is the body's cocaine. If you think about it evolutionarily, I am a hunter-gatherer, and I have not fucking hunted any. I have not managed to catch any food for a while, right? I better buck up my ideas, right? It's kind of like, yeah, I haven't eaten, so now I need to hunt. So you're like in fluids. Like if it was, you know, the episode of Futurama where Fry drinks 100 cups of coffee and then he goes into the fucking Matrix repeat mode thing, like that's kind of how it feels. When I did the first fast for 9 days, I said that I felt like the idea of Gandhi, but who knows what Gandhi actually felt like, because like you know, no one's him but him. I fasted for a full week once in the 90s. I was in a you're in a coma? What the fuck? How long was your coma for? I'm guessing a week. Yeah. Richie Dupe law? Richie Dupe was in a coma medically induced to get whacked on the head? You can test for ketones easily, and meter and strips can easily picked up for cheap. So I have strips that I piss on. I'm definitely in ketosis. I know that I'm in keto. Well, look, I'm in day 5. I'm obviously in ketosis. Like, it would be retarded if I wasn't. So, but the telltale sign of being in ketosis, you don't even need strips or anything. You can taste fucking acetone on your breath. That is actually the most annoying thing about doing a prolonged fast, is you taste the sweet taste of fucking acetone on your breath 24/7. Now, if you're having coffee and energy drinks, it does make it go away. But if the first time I did it, I didn't drink coffee or energy drinks because I'm like, I don't want to ruin this. I don't want to fucking ruin it. And so like I had the horrible fucking taste of acetone on my breath for like, oh man, like 24 fucking 7, and it never went away. This stream is focused by Focus. No. Guys. I have an announcement to make. Today, I received delivery of magical I am the proud owner of 5 fucking tubs of VTuber demon pussy juice. It's not actually pussy juice, but that's what I always think of it in my head. This is fucking anime gamer girl pussy juice. This is, you guys know what you know Iron Mouse, right? You know this bee. It's an energy drink with her on. She finally managed Iron Mouse. Hey, she finally got a fucking energy supplement. So I bought 5 tubs of it. I'm only eating one. I'm only using one. They're collector's items forever. It's limited edition. I am a fucking collector. I realized I'm a collector. Like, I was talking to Bancroft earlier about like how many fucking CG books I bought. And kind of not read all of them yet. Not read most of them. And I've backed a bunch, and I'm like, why do I keep backing these? Like, I've kind of backed things that I know might not be good, and know might not even be my taste. And I was like, why do I fucking do that? Why have I done that? And I came to the conclusion that it's because of a bit of a collector aspect. And so I realized most of my purchasing decisions are nowadays based around collecting things. So yeah, can't escape that aspect of autism. Lol, I was at about 8% of body fat when I fasted and did 5 days. I almost died. What the fuck? Why did you do that? Why would you bother fasting at 8% body? How do you even get to 8% body fat? What the fuck? Do you know I have a body fat percentage? Should we fucking laugh at me? Prime cancellations notice. What? I haven't canceled my Amazon Prime. Is this a fucking spam email? Yeah, it's got a PDF in it. Why do I keep getting spam emails from fucking? By the way, this is strawberry demon plasma, and it is great. It's delicious. I might the fat percentage. So I have a Fitbit scale that automatically syncs the weight, the things. So do you want to know some figures? So on March 4th, I was at 140 kilograms, 140.7 kilograms, right? And I had actually been at that weight for a bit. Do you know what I mean? So I was like flat 140. Shall I go and do a weight right now? Should I go and do a weigh myself right now? I'm gonna do it. Be right back. I'm gonna weigh myself. I'm gonna have to get naked to do it too. Right. The figures are in. The results are in. The figures are in. So earlier in the week, I was down to 136.3 kilograms, right? That's the lowest I got. I think that was like the water weight going off. And I think that weight drop kind of because I wasn't taking electrolytes on the first day. So I had no salts to hold the water in my body. Today, I'm at like 137.5. So it's like gone up by 1 kilogram. But I think that's because I actually started taking the salt. So retaining a bit more water. But yes, grilled cheese sounds so good. No, you're all gonna keep mentioning food. Jake, look up keto diet. I know what the keto diet is. I know what it is. For paneling and horror, look up old creepy and eerie magazines. Don't think that's a name of a thing, but I will. Is there a magazine called Old Creepy and Eerie Magazine? And then you almost died. Never mention the product behind you. Wait, what? Yet it was over your chat, lol. Never mention the product behind you. Do you mean this? I'm confused. I don't produce ketones anymore. I evolved, Howard. How can you not produce if you're not in ketosis, you're not producing ketones. So if your fat is easy to fast, you can fast till you're skinny and then be fine. So yeah, there is a concept that, like, I think the record is someone fasted for a year. They didn't eat for one entire fucking year. And like, this is for real right now. If I didn't have gout problems, and if I'd done that one for a month, I probably would have been the kind of person that would be like, game on. Do you know what I mean? I'd been like, hell yeah, because you don't get hungry. It's like nothing. Like, it's genuinely nothing. Like, it doesn't bother you. It actually feels really good. It's, if you mention it to people, they're like, crazy, how could you not eat? And they're like, aren't you going to be hungry all the time? Like, genuinely no. But yeah, I would love to get a medically supervised fast that could go on for a whole year. That would be fucking awesome. I would do that. It would feel like a life achievement. I consume all my food rectally. I just cut out the middleman. You doing the South Park thing where they all shoved food in up their butts? Hail Bob. And if I didn't say hello to Pre-87, hello to Pre-87. I eat all my meat while it's still attached to the animal. That way I don't have to waste time dressing the animal and cooking it. Yeah, dude, just fucking go ham. If only we could still do that, right? It's wild, Jake. 3 bills is a lot. What the fuck is going on? What are you talking about? That's the second confusing message. 3 bills? Am I doxing myself or something? What's going on? Do you mean this? 3 bills? I'm scared. You're scaring me. Confusing messages scare people. I noticed the towers of focus pillars. Oh, okay, good. Enjoy your fast. Keep writing out, working. You would keep working out while I'm doing this. Fasting can be good. It's always good. When is it wrong? If you're not having electrolytes and multivitamins and drinking water and everything. Do a One Punch Man workout. Like, what did he do? Just loads of press ups or sit ups? Was it just like loads of fucking press ups and then he broke past his limiter? And like, I would wonder if that's like a real thing like that. There's a potential. Yeah. I trim my beard as well, by the way. I look beautiful today. Do you think I look good in the face? I think I got a good fucking face. I'm high. I'm just high as fuck. Sorry, guys. I'm keto high. I'm 4 days no food high. It's from Idiocracy. Yeah, the stupid movie. I couldn't think of the name of the movie. So I'm here saying that, like, oh, I'm a genius connected to the universe. And I couldn't even remember the film Idiocracy. If that was mentioned on the stream, I'd be like, that film where everyone's stupid. It's good for plants. Yeah, fucking Gatorade's good for plants. It sounded like when I read that. Yeah, I thought they would have just said Gatorade, right? Didn't they just say Gatorade in that film? You're Chris Farley healthy. Hey, I was gonna say the percentage of body fat. So like my scale actually does a percentage body fat reading. So not only do you get the weight, you also got to check out the percent. But for some reason, it like hardly ever manages to track it. So I think the last time it got a reading, how was it? Okay, it was in August. August the 23rd. I was at 139.5 kilograms. So for real, I plateaued hardcore. I've stayed the same for a while. Whilst gaining muscle at the gym, so that's the thing. So my fat would have been going down, muscle would have been going up. Stay the same. You almost don't really want to look at the numbers. You want to think about like your body fucking composition and shape, right? So like, if you go to the gym for like a year, but your actual weight number stays the same, that means you lost a bunch of fat and gained a bunch of muscle, if you were doing it right. But my body fat percentage back then was 43.6%, which I think is inaccurate because it's a Fitbit scale and it's not a proper fucking assumption, but like, mate, it used to be over 30. I used to be over 53.7% body fat percentage once. What the fuck, man? Like, half of you is fat. That number is high. Apparently, on Fitbit scales, that number is high. But yet, 54.4 once. Is that the highest it's ever been? Holy shit. Hey, apparently once it was like lower. Yeah, fucking half my body at one point was apparently fat, according to my inaccurate scale. Angela sounds like a cartoon character's voice. Exactly. And Angela, and she's single. Why would you put that on a profile? Like, but if you want to lose weight, you need to start hiking 2 miles every other day. I'm not doing that. And lift weights at 20 to 30 reps at 3 to 6 sets on the off days. So I do have a weightlifting routine. It is both. It is a mixture of high weight, low reps and low weight, high reps. We don't go that high with them, though. But obviously, when it gets that high, it does feel like you're doing cardio of the moose skulls. I do whatever my friend Tom says because he's technically my trainer, and I'm a retard. So I'm just going to do whatever he says because if I actually try and plan a routine myself, I will fuck it up and make mistakes, and I don't really want to learn from those mistakes. Being fat, people will assume you're a liberal. Gross. I mean, sadly, so is that true across the board? I'm not conservative. I'm not a conservative, but I'm not, fucking daffy. Well, I think I think part of it is like they get you have either an uggo or a fuggo. Like you're either ugly, fat, or you're fat and ugly. And then you're like, reality's fucked me over. Well, how about fuck reality, dude? I don't even have to think about reality. Reality's whatever I want it to be. Like, that's what that is, right? That's what the whole fucking, like, that's the whole traditions are bullshit, man. Everything's a construct. I can make up whatever I want. Blah, 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 blah. Like, that's I'm not ugly. Everyone's visions of what ugly is wrong. Like, it's literally that side of the fence seems to be like the children are wrong. It's the children are wrong, but it's an entire fucking perspective. Angela is AI. I wish I would talk to that AI all day. Although, man, last time she was on the stream, she just fucking started talking about random shit constantly while I was in a boss battle on a game. Like, what the fuck, man? There is content on the stream and she starts talking about a routine. Typical woman. How about that? Like, perfect. That it was a perfect woman moment. Like it was a perfect woman and man moment. Or a guy. I couldn't even say man. Is that how much of a fucking pussy I am? I'm a man. Perfect woman and man moment. Playing a fucking video game. I need to beat the boss woman. And then she's like, well, I'm doing this week and I've got to go make these meals later. And it's like, she probably uses the same type of voice modulation. No, there's a proper voice actress for my game, and she is fucking awesome. Mindy's voice in Hollow Fist is the best. There's only 2 characters that have voice lines recorded for them, and it's Mindy and the Hollow Professor, and both of them are fucking perfect. Like, fucking perfect. Fully professional, but the voice acting in Hollow Fist is... And my 3D art in Hollow Fist is... And the way that my programmer programmed the game is... Like, I just need to build the levels and write the story. And then I can't decide on the fucking story. Which isn't a good thing for potential customers to hear. Make slides make slides about pizza pies. What, for the fucking stop eating? Don't forget Brit manga. No, that's oh shit. No. I'm glad. Awesome one on the same wavelength. Same. Are you fasting? We're on the same wavelength, my friend. The whole stream is like comparing American like bande dessinée and manga, and I'm like, Britain exists, England exists. Like I can do a whole. I'm gonna do a whole. I can do a bit on fucking hashtag British manga. So my 3 points will be structure of how manga is produced, the editorial process, my philosophical differences between the three, which bleed into a lot of other differences, right? And it's at the core of the country's culture. It's at the soul of the race. That's right. We're going to talk about the soul of the races. And then the third one will be hashtag British manga. Hashtag England people have culture too, right? Right? And there's some soul in it. Some British soul. What? Just a hint of bath salts. Yeah, the concoct. See, I can remember things. You see this? I can fucking remember shit. The hint of bath salts is like the high, right? Was I talking about getting high? See, it doesn't matter that I'm. Oh man. Oh shit! No, it refreshed. That's amazing. You guys keep leaving more messages and saying more stuff because I'm so far behind. People are like, I'm not going to add to it because he's not going to reply. And then when we get to the end, I have nothing to say and people aren't commenting. So keep going, keep doing it. It's okay. I will read it and like I'll get there quick. I'll try it. Eating away sounds like gangrene. Yeah, chomping away at your own muscles. See, I can remember shit. Also you'll get a massive headache from any sugar or caffeine withdrawals. So the funny thing, so apparently sugar withdrawal, you can completely dismount yourself from sugar in 2 weeks. If you go cold turkey for I think it's 2. It could be 1, but yeah. And I've still been consuming caffeine. And the energy things are still sweet, so it might be tricking my brain into thinking it's getting sugar, so I'm not getting headaches. I don't know how it is. Hey, Tech Zombies in the house. Woo! Who's the skinny guy talking? Yeah, man. Lost 50% of my body weight in fat just from like not eating for 4 days. Is it snowing in the UK? Is it snowing in the big UK? What, because it's white outside? Because it's so bright? That's just how it looks coming through this window. This is called being overcast. Is it overcast? No, that's actually a blue sky. It's actually a blue sky. That's actually a blue sky. That's a blue sky. Okay? This is England. That's England blue sky. Okay? Do you get it? Do you see it? None of that. Get rid of the sky. And when it comes through a red curtain, it looks like white. Baby blanket. Magic blanket, you say? Magic blanket, you say? It's always cold in England apart from the 14 days of summer we have here. Richie Dupe is also a filthy Brit. You filthy Brit. I have my soundboard here still. It can stay okay for a bit longer than 14 days, but it's right. It's right. Tell us more about this blanket. It was purchased for me by someone significant who initiated me into a certain way of thinking. In fact, the person who bought me this blanket kind of instigated an entire change of thought process, perspective, view of the world. And yes, it was a woman. Fucking simp blanket, fucking simp. And then like haven't spoken to her for, because why would you? Why would she? Yes, BS, you have fat stores for a reason. Yeah, wait, BS for the see, I can remember. Welcome, by the way. Great to see you. Marisa Perez. Sounds like a female name. Bringing all the ladies in. My magical blanket. What am I doing? Fucking Asian is bringing all the girls to the yacht. So you're saying bullshit that like it eats muscle away first. Well, that is interesting. Interesting indeed. There's plenty of web pages on neurochemistry during fasting. Well, I haven't read them. Could you paraphrase? That's a fantastic episode. Oh, let's see if I can remember this. Holy shit, what was he referring to? What was I talking about? In an episode of something? Potentially Simpsons? Because it has that actually lost me? Holy shit. My memory isn't as good as I thought it would be. You saw the blanket in a Posh London shop and it was love at first sight. Yeah, if only. It's so soft. It's so soft. So I hate what do I hate? I don't hate much, but I hate some things. I hate fleece. I fucking hate fleece. Do you guys ever wear fleece? Fleece is the most fucking horrible thing in the world. And a lot of people, for some reason, they don't make blankets out of fleece, but it's called acrylic, right? Like you've heard of acrylic paints. Well, there's acrylic blankets. And most blankets you get are acrylic fucking blankets. And they're like fake soft. They're not actually soft. They're fake soft. They're pretending to be soft. And if you lie on them, they're actually horribly uncomfortable because their fibers fucking dig into your skin. And then you're like, wow, this was so comfy a minute ago. It's like it's soft if you rub your hand across it. So it's like it's got a sheen and there's no like, weird bits that stick up or whatever. But it's fake. It's fucking fake. And it gets weirdly hot. If you're wearing a fleece or an acrylic blanket, too hot, too fucking hot, too hot, too quick. If you run hot metabolism wise like myself, fuck it, can't do that. But this is cotton. This is beautiful, sumptuous cotton. And this particular one is like thinner than the other ones I have. I have another one I have like a blue one, and I think that it's for some reason it's as if the dye in it made it feel more fake, more similar to acrylic. But this is like, and look, you see these holes in it? You see these fucking holes? Can you see the holes? Hashtag can you see her holes? In the light. Yeah! So it's breathable. Hashtag she's breathable. Breathable. I'm going crazy. Breathable and breathable. I went crazy last time. I went the $2. I don't have the sound clip. Wait, what? Wait, I'll do another one. $2. Hold on. $2. Now I have more clips of $2. Hold on. Now that's money. $2. Now that's money. Now that's money. Anyway, I gotta do all my sound effects ready for tonight. Anyway, for the show, because I have some fun sound effects. Oh, sound effects are funny, right? Sound effects humor is funny, right? Ha 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 ha. Funny sounds. Well, I'm never gonna do fart sounds. Oh shit! The Fry 100 Cups episode. God damn it! I was so close. Simpsons and it was Futurama. I was so close. Yes, when Fry drinks 100 cups of coffee. And then it goes like, what is it? The music goes, wait a minute. This isn't what it was like on the episode, but this is going to sound depressing. Like, this is like some kind of weird moment in a film where someone is in a tomb, right? And there was something important that they had to get from the tomb, but like all of their effort has now completely gone to waste. And like, it's hold on, and then it goes slow motion on them as they realize they fucked up, and then this music plays. I didn't say it. And turns into the Flash, yeah. Death to America. I'm not gonna do it. Oh man, I don't usually make terrorist jokes ever. Fat is calories, yes, but it doesn't have all the stuff you need. Exactly. Important amino acids, right? Should you be eating, while you're fasting, should you be consuming all the essential amino acids? Does that knock you out of ketosis? Well, it won't knock you out of ketosis. Does that knock you out of autophagy? Which is okay. I didn't explain it. Day 4, you go into something called autophagy. Autophagy is where your body is supposed to be breaking down old, broken parts of your body, which I suspect could even be cancer. So yeah, like if you go for autophagy, it's like you're breaking down all those little cancers. Do you not want to have cancer? Well, fast your cancer away. But that's probably bullshit. It's probably not real. You will eat some of your moose skull, yes. Unless you do some weird fat diet, it's not a problem. Fad? Yeah, you wrote fad, not fat. I'm a retard. I'm the fat. How many days of fasting before the vision quest kicks in? It feels like it's happening right now. Oh, oh. Yeah, wait. Oh, oh, you fucked up. Everyone's dead. You fan. Yeah, I think it's already happened. That feels so good to do. Guys, I have to listen to myself to know that this sounds good. La 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 la. To know that that's coming across properly, I have to listen to my own fucking voice on my headphones, and I hate it. Like I hate listening because it's so damn loud. It's just so damn loud. I can't even think over my own voice. But if you close your eyes and do this, what am I doing? What the fuck is this? It actually, yeah, that feedback loop of I'm not going through this chat very quick, am I? This is an incredible state of rambling. Yes, we've reached peak ramble. When you wrote that message, I wasn't rambling this much. Now out of tangent. This is probably like 20 minutes ago. This is probably written 20 minutes ago. We're 20 minutes in and we talking bullshit. This is like I'm not on drugs. I'm not on drugs or drunk. I just haven't eaten for 4 days. This is great. I love you guys so much, by the way. This is fucking awesome. Can you imagine being able to just start a fucking listen? You can start up your fucking computer. You press a button, right? You couple buttons, and then like people come in and start talking to you, and you can talk back at them. But then you get to talk, but they have to type. And then you can just like fucking ramble and use everyone's little. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. I'm in a very weird state of mind right now. This is the fucking stream. What the fuck is this stream? I thought the $2 stream was fucking stupid. This is so stupid. I'm just talking about what? Not eating pussy fucking demon VTuber pussy juice, Iron Man pussy juice. Hey everyone, I got 5 tubs of Iron Man pussy juice. It's strawberry is one of my favorite flavors, by the way. Oh, I can't yawn. Kikimi's yawning. That used to be John Malin's rule, but then he yawned a few times on stream, and then he stopped doing it. Stopped kicking people because he did it. Wizard will have a vision that his ancestors are from Wales. Oh my god. I wonder what my lineage is from, because like my face is pretty flat, right? Like, look at this shit. It's a pretty flat face, right? I've never liked the profile of my face because I think it's so fucking flat. Maybe it's because of the glasses, but look at this fucking short nose. Look at this short ass nose. Look at this. Look at those eyes. Those look like diseased eye without the glasses. Look at this whole circle. Look at this whole fucking. Look at the red. I need a skin without my glass. Oh my god, that looks so bad. It looks like I have rosacea. It looks like I have. I mean, what does Chokeout have? He has that thing with his skin. But yeah, that looks all right. This is whole chin thing too, but I don't know, man. I don't know, man. I've always thought my profile fucking sucked. I like this angle. Wait, which degrees? This is too fat and boring. This looks boring. This. Wait. And now I got my fucking chipped teeth. Do you know, it looks like it's fucking. What am I doing? Is this even this isn't entertaining. This can't be entertaining. Do you know how I chipped those teeth? I was like opening something that wasn't hard. My teeth are just like decayed over the years. So then when I did something like literally pull on a string, crumbled. But yeah, my ancestors probably aren't from fucking Wales. They're probably from like, I don't know, Caucasia. I think the best way is to eat a handful of roasted, salted pumpkin seeds every few hours. It's the most natural way to get trace minerals into your body and keeps your body in ketosis. That is cool. NPC Oasis coming in with all the. I need to run that one by Phil. Do pumpkin seeds taste like pumpkin? Because I think pumpkin tastes like shit. I had diabetic KTD. I smell like a big pear drop. Smelling? Oh my god, that is a whole thing. I'm streaming on Twitter, by the way. I've been seeing that we got like 19 people viewing, and like, how many people are actually watching the YouTube stream instead of the? Oh shit, we got 20 people. Hey, you are all on YouTube. That's great. No one's on Twitter. But yeah, there is your body, you can smell that you're in ketosis and fasting too. You can sense it on your body. You got a different smell. Lol, crack in a bottle. Yeah, it's in your own brain. Oh, do you know what? Do you know what's a good idea? If I keep the old chat here, sorry, in StreamYards, and then I can keep the new chat in YouTube. I've only just discovered this. Mind equals blown. I can dual stream the chats. Like, Splatbag right now is saying, man, I love pear drops. See, you can still. Jake is gonna wrestle shoot. What the fuck is shoot? Wizard or the Celtic lady singing. Oh man, I love me some naked redheaded bitches, pale skin bitches, covered in blue body paint. But yeah, I'll put that. Anyway, oh my god, am I back up at Tetris? What is going on with this chat? Look, I got this. Oh, you said Tetris again? Oh, because I played the. Yeah, okay, great. I always see Tetris at the beginning of the stream because that's when I play the Iron Mouse Tetris bit, but today I didn't, did I? I just did the Kelsey thing. That was funny. But yeah, Tetris. You are the strongest dude. Is that because I put my did I show my guns or whatever? It's not really. That's pretty. That's all right. That's all right. Right. Looks all right. Anyway, I think my rambling pushed people away. They'll be back. They'll be back. They always come back. No, I don't, but unfortunately, now I do. Shit. I forgot. I forgot what he said. I only back things I'm. Oh, the books. Yes. Oh, you could maybe collect now. I only back things I'm actually into. So, like, me too. But there's a certain element. There's something that goes on in my brain, where I feel like a certain thing is like just a good collectible. It's like, you know how Camel says he doesn't collect things that have monetary value. He just buys the shit he likes. It's not even a collection. It's a collection of things that I think are cool. As it, like, the book I think is cool, but I don't know if I'd enjoy it. Do you know? Does that sound fucking retarded? Like, Imagine if you collected video games for the box art, right? Like that would be silly. But like imagine you okay, imagine you had a collection of old N64 games, but you had one of them that you didn't enjoy playing, but other people thought it was a classic, or it was a memely, it's just a pop like okay, let's say you don't want to play Battletoads, but you can own a cartridge of Battletoads. This stream is like an hour and 11 minutes. I only plan to go for an hour, so I'm going to be winding this down soon. I am going to be going soon. As soon as I get through the chat, I'm going to leave. As soon as this chat ends, the stream is over. So if you don't want it to end, then I guess you just got to keep saying shit. How much Bitcoin scams did you buy? None. 0. I stayed well away from crypto. I use my magical wizard. So everyone, to go into this. Everyone knows what clairvoyance is, but they think clairvoyance is every psychic ability. There are other psychic abilities, right, that have different names. Clairvoyance is just about hearing voices. And so if you're someone that can hear the voices, like schizophrenia, but if you can hear the voices of like your spirit guide or other people's spirit guides, or you all think I'm crazy, or like souls, then you're clairvoyant. But if instead someone could just be incredibly perceptive, and like be able to guess stuff really easily, right? And that's called clairsentience. And I was told I have that, but you can't. It's not something you can really test, but and so I'm relating this to Bitcoin. So I thought Bitcoin was nonsense from the start. It never seemed it seemed like it would all. It's, you know what? Nothing. It was just a feeling of don't bother, a feeling of complete lack of interest, a feeling of that doesn't really. And a lot of people thought that, who don't pretend they have psychic powers. Oasis become Wizard's trainer. Yeah, trainer in the fucking way of the thing. Wait, I'm gonna go to this one. Oh shit, the chat jumped on me. But Billy Bob says clairvoyant. She sees the future. Cassandra. No. Clairsentience is potentially future vision, by the way. You know what's coming? Like, should we say that all the sheep have fucking clairsentience when they like kneel in the rain? Hey, Ruby Jade 90's here. Welcome. How's it going? Good to see you. Love the bearded coming back with another comment. Don't feel bad. I have Cyberfrog Blood Honey for almost a year and haven't read it. So I bought the stuffed box. I don't like owning the same book over and over again with different covers, but Ethan gives you so many books in a bundle. Sometimes you feel like an idiot not for buying them, right? So then you're like, well, I can sell all this stuff later, because it does always sell on eBay for well. So it's like with Ethan stuff, it's like I probably should buy it. Do you know what I mean? But I also haven't, even though I have those, I haven't read Blood Honey yet, because the things I've heard about Blood Honey is people wanted more at the end of it, right? And I backed Wrecked Planet, and that should be coming soon. So I was just holding out. I want to read them both one after the other, because Wrecked Planet, like, he did a million billion extra pages that he didn't intend to do, and he did all of that to make sure there's a complete story. So essentially, like, I'm feeling from the outside perspective that Blood Honey is almost like an episode 0. I don't know. I'm not being critical, but like, and then the next book really jumps into things, and then like you'll get like both the stories, but whatever. Richard saying, lol. Phil says he's back. He's probably gone again. He's got boba. He won't come in. He has the link. You can come in anytime. Oh, the most depressing part, the weigh-in. Yeah, is that when I went to fucking weigh myself? Nothing happened. Nothing had happened. Nothing had fucking happened in that weigh-in. It was pretty disappointing, but I was still wearing my shirt, so let's blame that. It's all the shirt, baby. 100 kilogram shirts. I actually have a 20 kilogram vest because when I did weightlifting, I did the sit-ups. I would do a sit-up whilst holding a barbell, and I was sit-ups. Weighted sit-ups were so easy for me that I went through all the barbells, right? Like I think it went up to like 67 kilogram barbell. So imagine you have your foot locked in the thing and you're doing sit-ups whilst holding a 67 kilogram barbell. That's what I was doing. And that was still easy. So I got a weighted 20 kilogram jacket to wear. So I would wear the weighted vest. Well, someone said that sounds so light. No, if it's, I mean, are you thinking in? It's not 67 pounds. I mean, search what? Shall I just for you Americans? Shall I say pounds? Oh, I got a DM. Sorry, reading a thing. What was I fucking saying? Kilogram. Okay. 67 kg to lb. That is a 100. You could say it's a 150 pound weight. So that's like holding 150 pounds whilst doing a sit up with your already, like, I'm already a heavy guy, right? So it's your own body. Is that an excuse? An excuse? But yeah, so I had to put I had to get the weighted jacket so I could like wear that and hold a barbell, and it was fucking annoying because it kept on coming off. It was the worst. It actually wasn't a good experience. Then we changed the routine anyway. So, Phil Hyper went to the shower. Yeah, I'm showering right now. Showering in all your praise. Showering in ketones. Hyper, take a shower and scrub yourself down to get the most accurate weight. Well, here's the thing. When you fucking go in and have a shower, it's like drinking water. Your skin absorbs. You drink through your fucking skin. Your skin absorbs the water, so you'll put on weight from all the water that you take into your body while showering. So I don't. I'm dry, baby. I'll weigh myself dry. I don't weigh myself wet. Can you imagine you weigh yourself wet? 35%. It was probably more around that instead of the 50 to 1% of body fat. Have Narwhal train you in the Narwhal fitness program. That would be funny. It'd be funny to go. I would love one of the things, Tampa, right? I will talk. I'm doing a stream on Friday, and I'll talk about my preparations for Tampa on Friday. But one of the cool things in Tampa, I think, would be to like have a gym session with the Zay brothers. I got a bad case of the Zades. Have a gym session with the Zay brothers and Cecil. That's what I would love to do. In Tampa, I would love Zay brothers and Cecil, and I'd be able to tag along and like go for a gym session. Like that would be fucking fun. I think that would be fun. What would really be fun is being able to jiu-jitsu wrestle anyone. To be able to go to a jiu-jitsu gym in Tampa, like no one else fucking does jiu-jitsu, and Shane isn't going to fight me. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think he might be able to do jiu-jitsu roll, but I don't think Shane's going to fight because, like, one, he knows I'm heavier, so that is an advantage. Like, literally, if you're in a jiu-jitsu fight, you can very selfishly just lie on top of someone, and if they don't know how to escape, if they don't know how to do an escape from like a heavy guy, they're fucked. And like, if you have good technique at jiu-jitsu, you should be able to escape from under a heavy guy. Usually heavy guys are also have slower reaction times too. Not me, motherfucker. I'm a heavy that's actually agile. An agile heavy, don't think you can have that in D&D. Anyway, thanks, Scotty, for that. That's good to go. We're dropping viewers all the time. Usually when you do a stream for a while, the viewers slowly go up. Not today. We had 26 at some point. I'm fucking this up. I think people... do you know what? Maybe people usually expect me to draw. Is this bad? Should I not be doing this stream? Is this an okay stream? The viewer figures are making me think it's a bad stream. Yeah, I thought people would. I thought you guys would think it was funny that I was going crazy and rambling. Kilo, yeah, kilograms are kilos. I always call them kilograms for some reason. Whenever someone calls them a kilo around here, I'm like, what? Why are you saying that? It sounds weird. So, Phil Diaz, he say, do you have a lot of muscle because you don't look that big? That's heavier than Wait. That's heavy. Yeah, I'm probably heavier than, well, I mean, heavier than Ethan says he is. I mean, I don't know. How can you tell, man? Like, yes, is that not bulk, muscular bulk? Like, if I put my finger in, you can see that it's not chub or whatever. Like this. Like, there's a little bit of chub there, but like, it's not fat. I don't have those skinny artist arms that you see everyone have. And like, you see that much propping on the chest? Like that's, and then, you know, back muscles and stuff. Like there's some mass, but it's like, it's the kind of like, world's strongest man style mass. Do you know what I mean? Like they got the muscle, but then they got the fat over the top. So it's like, how can you tell? But yes, Phil, if we went to the gym together, you would probably be surprised at how heavy I can lift. So there. In fact, I want to know your figures. I want to compare. No one is heavier than EVS. Well, apparently I'm heavier than EVS. Apparently. To be honest, all my fat is stored on my fucking ass. Around my waistline and around my fucking ass. So when I was at my fattest, I was one of the delightful individuals who would have to ask for a second seatbelt. You know, the extending seatbelt? I couldn't believe it. I was on a plane. I couldn't believe that the fucking latch wouldn't close. Could you imagine? Could you fucking imagine? I had to do that twice, and then I never flew again. So hopefully, if I fly to Tampa, I won't need the extension belt on the plane. Phil can teach you how to shower. He can teach me how to pick. Can Phil teach me how to pick up the soap? Phil says he's 104K. Yeah, I mean, I'm 140. I mean, I'm below that now. But I'm 140. You are very light? I'm not light. Maybe it's talking to someone else. No, I'm 140 right now. I'm also 104. Oh, or someone and Phil is 104. Damn, we're down to 11. I'm really trashing this stream. I'm really ruining this. Anyway, let's carry on. Ethan fibs about his weight. You never know. Like, some people don't store fat on certain parts of their body. He could store it like around just the belly, you know, the like boulder belly, and then like still have thin like waist and legs. I guess like everybody's body's different, guys. I guess like mine is all on my fucking ass and waist. And when I'm stood up, it looks completely fine. When I sit down, it all compresses into like one giant sack. So like if I'm standing up, I don't look that fucking fat, but as soon as I sit down, it's like, what is this? Like, anyway. Also don't stay in keto for too long or you become diabetic. Wait a minute. Tell me about that. What the fuck do you mean? How long? Aren't some people in fucking ketosis for like years at a time? Many months? Does resetting it like once a month and going back into it make sense? What are the parameters of this diabetic? Literally doing fasting, like, if you have type 2 diabetes, you're supposed to be able to reverse that by fasting and, like, losing, if you can lose, like, 1 or 2 grams of fat from your liver, you, like, reverse type 2 diabetes, right? Right? 3 100s? Holy shit. I don't know what he means. 300 pounds, Jay means, yeah. I think, wait, let's see. Let's put it in pounds. Shall I tell you guys how much I weigh in fucking pounds? 140. Let's be that. Let's pretend I'm still at 140. Kg to lb. You can all make fun of me. 308. 308. So you know what? I'm gonna put 137. Okay, I'm gonna say I'm probably smack on 300, right? I'm 300 pounds. How about that? And everyone says that as a meme joke, right? Like, you're 300 pounds. Like, that's a huge fucking weight. God, Jake is so behind in the chat. Sorry, is that bad? Is that bad? Is that bad? British manga again. Okay, I'll speed up. The thing is, I'm worried that, like, I'll get to the bottom and I won't have anything to say. It's gonna take an hour to catch up in chat. No, okay, fine. Speed round. For 300 pounds in America is considered a manlet. Well, I'm not short. I think I'm 6 foot. I think I'm 6 foot exactly. So you could say I'm 6 foot, 300 pounds. How about that? And chubby muscle. You could say chubby muscle. So 6 foot, 300 pounds of chubby muscle, but agile. I'm a heavy agile. I would love to fucking roll against anyone in Tampa. If anyone would be up for going to a jiu-jitsu gym and having a fucking roll, like, listen, I'm not, my personality on streams, which is like, I try and buff up the person who's hosting. I try and have a laugh. I don't want anyone to think like I've made a joke at their expense. It's all good fun. It's similar to when I'm rolling. Like, I'll usually roll just enough to beat the person, or just like maintain for a bit and like practice. But like, I'm not. Some people are dickheads. You know what I mean? Some people are dickheads when they roll, and some people really want to beat you. Do you know what I mean? Maybe it's because I'm a heavy and they're like panicking. They're like, shit, I really need to take this guy out quickly. But like, oh man, as a heavy in jiu-jitsu, as soon as you figure out how to pace yourself, like, if you're a heavy that can last for a while and not get gassed out, I love it. I love jiu-jitsu. I want to go back to jiu-jitsu. I haven't been to jiu-jitsu for a year. We stopped and started lifting at the gym and lifting instead of jiu-jitsu. I want to go back. I want to go back to jiu-jitsu. It's so fun. It's so fun. It's so fun. And kind of gay. If you've all seen the most recent few Camel Nights episodes, Camel always plays clips of people playing Brazilian jiu-jitsu, doing Brazilian jiu-jitsu with like their heads in each other's crotches and stuff, and like kicking each other in the balls, and like, yeah, it do be like that. It do be like that though. So yeah, but it doesn't feel gay at the time, even if like I've been in some weird positions with people whilst drilling for a role, whilst having a normal conversation. Can you imagine? Can you imagine that your friend is lying on their back with their legs spread, and you are between their legs with your up against them and looking down upon them, and it's not sexual in the slightest, and you're having a normal conversation about like, where does my arm go? It's highly gay. It doesn't feel gay at all, but from the outside looking in, on paper, it's fucking gay. It's fucking gay on paper. That's why your goal shouldn't be, I want to lose weight. No, that isn't my goal. But you were talking about like losing, probably like staying the same weight and building muscle. But no, my goal isn't to lose weight. If anything, if I could keep building muscle forever and stay the exact same weight, that would be amazing, because then I'd be a huge muscle man. But the goal is to kickstart just fat burning. the bigger goal was to change my perspective mentally, to start a new page within my mind, and so like if I can manage to do the one of the biggest changes in my life was the first fast that I did. um yeah, it was the first one. That 9-day one completely changed my life. That fast completely changed my life. Lots of things completely changed my life. How about that? We're all a mix of left and right. Yeah, man. Got this side of the brain, got that side of the brain. We're all a mix of something. But hopefully we're not like, the universe is wrong. I am right. Why? I will use my intelligence, my cognitive abilities to prove that the universe is wrong and I'm right. Was my Alan Rickman. Potter. But funnily enough, if that relates back to my philosophy from creative block tonight. Oh my god, I need to sleep. I need to sleep before the show. Jolly Green's in the chat. I know what he's gonna say. Let's scroll down. Yep, I knew what he fucking said. Okay, I'm gonna get to that in a bit. He always shows up. There we go. It's like knocking on your door. Pay your fucking bills. Pay your debts. Anyway, yeah, we're all a mix left and right. But yeah, the universe is truth. You're like, oh yeah, the philosophy USA. I'm not. Shall I? It's 14 you here. The idea is here's my three splits of like bande dessinée, manga, and American comics. Manga, like Asian, Eastern, right? Oriental style structure is based around reacting to the world. Like the world is what it is and I've got to deal with it, right? Like kind of like more collectivist, more less individualist. Usually the stories will be, and it's even in the artwork, it's in it, it's everything. It is always like the character's reaction to what has been done to them, right? And they are obviously still proactive. There's fights and stuff, they push back, but pretty much the essence of it, I think it's the world is doing something to you and you must deal with that, right? In the East. Then in the West, it is the complete fucking opposite. It is no, I'm right, the world's wrong, and I'm gonna punch the shit out of it until it realizes it's fucking wrong, right? Like it's at the heart, like it's at the American and Western comics, right? Like American, Western American. I'm gonna say American because I don't think the British do this. American entertainment industry. That's a nice thing you've made over there that I would have to compete against. I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna fucking mothball it so I don't have to compete with you. So I can keep doing my thing for a million years. Oh, that thing you created? Okay, I'm gonna purchase I'm gonna buy the rights to develop that to a film, right? I'm gonna give you that, and then I'm not gonna turn it into a film. I'm pretty much paying you a fee to fuck off for a few years while while my corporation keeps doing its shit. Because like I'm the big corporation, and like I deserve to keep doing what I want to do, and like you guys actually making things. Sorry, I'm gonna buy that, put it in a box, never do anything with it. And that's the West. And then like, so it's like I punch the world, America, Asia, the world punches me, and then bande dessinée seems like it's just the world, right? Like it's there's those two things are in an equilibrium in bande dessinée, it seems. And like I don't know. I had to talk to Bancroft about bande dessinée because like I don't know anything about it, and I actually bet that Phil and Rini and Narwhal potentially don't know much about it too. So if we're comparing the three, it's going to be pretty funny because I don't know how much we're going to have to say. We're going to have a lot to say about manga. Me and Rini are. Like I am, definitely. Phil is probably going to have more to say about Western comics. And normal is probably going to be like, people say my comics are more like Bond Destiny or something. Wow, I'm 230. I'm usually 218. Okay, so if you're at 230 pounds, so that is like 70. So what is 70 pounds in kilograms? So that would be how much I would have to lose. I would only have to lose 30 kilograms. So I lost 10. When I started going to the gym, I lost 10 in a short space of time before I plateaued. Like I was at, I was at 40. Let me have a look. Let me see what my biggest weight was that I measured. Old time, like before I started going to the gym, how heavy was I? Come on, you let me pick it. I fucking hate the new Fitbit graph. It's so wank. This is fucking. Why can't I pick this points? Oh wait, did it let me have one? Did it let me have one? Go on. What? Yeah, I was at 150. It was 150. So I lost 10. And like now, if I kickstart another thing, I could potentially use another 10. So then I would have 20 before I get to you. So anyway, random words from a woman. Weird. Are you talking about the magic stuff? Yeah. What did you? None of you seem to rip on me for the fucking clairsentience thing. So you're saying Brit Manga is soul. Yeah, hashtag Brit Manga. And here he is. Welcome, Jolly Green. He say hail, and then straight away comes with a where's the animation? Jolly Green watched the streams and feels like I should have got the animation finished and out by now. And I agree. I agree with you. I still need to finish it. Every time you come in and say that kind of thing, I want to make a false promise. Like that, the only funnily enough, the only thing that this creates is me wanting to make a false promise, and then it making that false promise and feeling bad that I haven't done it yet actually pushes the release date further away because of just how psychology works. Like it doesn't come any quicker because of that. But maybe it does. I don't know. Maybe everyone's different. But yeah, so I'm not going to promise anything. And I'm going to try and pretend that I'm not behind on anything. Cult blanket. Oh no, blanket cult. Join the cult. Blanket cult. Blanket cult. Blanket cult. The funny thing is, a bunch of it, me being gifted this blanket did actually trigger a bunch of people to like start gifting the same kind of blanket to each other. So it's funny. A blanket cult may have been created. Is that a good angle? I thought it might have been a good angle. Remember the part of the stream where I was looking at my face? To trick your brain, you're getting sugar. To trick my brain, my hand is a woman when I chaff. Yes. Sit on your fucking hand until it goes numb. 100 coffee. Are we back at the 100 coffees Futurama? Cotton blankets. Oh my god. Here we go. B-spin. The problem with fleece is it turns to crap after one wash. Really? Does it bobble? Does fleece bobble? Blanket talk is almost as good as pillow talk. Wizard hate fleece and I hate Phil. What the fuck? You saying Phil is 3 genders and is a surrender monkey with a white flag? Lord Nemesis, stop being so mean to a good friend, Phil. I'm petting a New Zealand sheepskin. Hail. I would be nice. Oh, sheepskin. Oh, that would feel good. Oh, you lucky bastard. I prefer the keto talk more than the blanket chat. Well, we came back around. Carry the weight. Welcome to the channel. Carry that weight. Don't think I've seen you before, so welcome. And that looks like a nice, like, winged, sword-wielding fantasy babe in your avatar. Shall I make me big so I can see? Yeah, it's a sexy bee. Nice avatar. I don't think I've ever complimented anyone in their avatar before. I have. My brain is in the end of my dick. I thought Hype was describing ass injections for a second. Well, I should have read that message before giving you so many compliments. Alpaca is the best fiber. I should try it. Hole talk now. Holes. Do you want to talk about holes? Do you want to talk about that phase of videos on the internet that was like mysterious holes, and people would be like in the fucking muddy desert and they would find like a fish in a hole And people are like, what are all these weird things in weird holes? Yeah, I mean, turns out they were just digging holes and putting the shit in it and pretending. It was like, third world gets TikTok, essentially. Can you see her holes? Oh, yeah, that was it. That was it. Can you see her holes? Jake, 2023. Clipped for Perth Comics. Hail Perth Comics. God. Proper British clan. Work on it. Close but no cigar. Was I doing an accent at the time? It's the only thing I can imagine. Now it's getting depressing. Oh, was I talking about relationships and stuff? He is high. Castrated monk singing. Oh, I did the fucking singing. This is like memories. I'm so behind, but this is fine. This is fine. This is great. This is great. I have stuff to talk to you about. Oh my god, are we gonna hit 2 hours? No way. $2 stream was also. This was the stream. Is this a good stream? Is this a good style of stream? Is this a bad style of stream? I'll try my best. Basically, we did a lot of productivity streams, right? Like, I'm going to do something. I'm going to be a cymbal banging monkey. No, actually, no, a drawing monkey, right? I'm cymbal banging. Right now, I'm banging my own cymbals. And like, yeah, I thought I'd try something different and see how it goes. What time is it? 7, 8? This is around the time I usually start, so it is early. So these viewer numbers is definitely, although there was 147 people watching Kelsey. So how about this? The people are there. The resources are there. The people will. Oh, I'm getting tired. Hyper passes out of Russia. Is it kick him? Kick him. He's right. I'm sorry. Didn't mean to yawn. Please let me back. Jake is gonna wrestle shoot. Oh wait. Then you said what it was. Wrestle shoot is a movie reference from Vision Quest. Well, you didn't explain it, but you said it was a reference. So hey, it's a reference. Wizard or the Celtics. See, remember how long ago I mentioned the Celtics, the Celtics ladies, and then the fucking shoot stuff? That's how long it's been. That's how behind I was at the time. Phil, jump in and save this stream. No! Phil, you could come in. Oh, does that mean it needs saving? Oh, no. Oh, please tell me I can do better, Daddy. Mommy, please, how do I do better, Mommy? Sounds like one specimen creatures from Fight of the Navigator's ship. I don't remember ever seeing a creature in there. I thought the ship talked to him. Or were there like little like grubble lobble things that walked around the ship or something? Like little floor things, like tiny things? Is that it? Listen, 5 hours of crying. I didn't cry. I cried a lot of stuff and I didn't cry at this. It's a proper dwarven face. Strong, manly. Oh, cool. I like a fucking dwarf. Probably look like a bit Down syndrome-y. Right? It's a little bit Down syndrome-y. Should we add that to the list? Asperger. Artisanal. Fucking a little bit downy. Yeah, Captain Bipton says a bit. Ugh, I look down on everyone. Lol. Hopefully that was at the Allah Akbar reference. Oh man, I love pear drops. What the fuck is that? Is that a candy though? But you're probably referencing something else. Like maybe it's a drug. I'm a retard. Strangest is always very strong because of the strange strain. Most back issue comics, I thought, were because of cover art. Oh, you bought, yeah, the collection. The chat will never end because I said the stream will only end when the chat ends. And Juju came in a long time ago, and I should have said hello because I did see it on the other screen. I'm sorry if you're still here. It's wonderful to have you, Juju. And I'm sorry that you probably left. But yeah, if you're still here and you message now, I'll read it super quick. Hearing voices, that's clairvoyance. Clairsentience is different. Yeah, clairvoyance, she sees the future. And I talked about Bitcoin. Bitcoin wasn't designed for investment. Bitcoin was designed. You ready? Bitcoin was designed to incept the idea of a centralized digital currency into the minds of tech enthusiasts who would have pushed against the idea once the government wanted to make their own coin and pretty much make everyone go into digital currency. A long master plan. You find the people who would be most against what you want to do. You create a version of it that makes them an enthusiast class with it. And then eventually, what? You have Britcoin, Americoin, the USA coin or something. You have an engineered financial collapse that they then confess that the fiat currency system wasn't a good idea. It was all it was bad. You shouldn't have done it. But now we can't go back onto the gold standard because that's also bad. What we need to do is go into a centralized digital government coin. I'm sorry. Did we cause a collapse? Did our printing of loads of fiat currency and then laundering it through fake proxy wars, did that cause too many problems? Geez, sorry. Guess we got to make a government Bitcoin and you all have to use it. And then we know we have a fucking charter of all transactions and we know everything. And then we can use all the information and plug it into a fucking algorithm to do more future predictions. And then they're like, have more confidence in their future prediction algorithms, which are not accurate. And the fucking COVID response for many countries was actually run by algorithms. It wasn't even humans making the decisions. It was the computers making the decisions. And the humans went, yeah, do whatever the computer says. The whole fucking scenario. Australia did that. Apparently Australia did that. They called them models, right? Oh, we've modeled it. Oh, models in the computer. Yeah, you're letting a fucking future. You think you've got an AI that can predict the future, and then you're making your decisions based on the fake AI that can't predict the future. You dickheads. And someone left the stream because I probably sound like a crazy person. But yeah, that was Bitcoin was designed for. Bitcoin was designed to eventually take away your freedom of exchanging value without it, your privacy of value exchange. How about that? How are you? He sees Claire. Clarice, I see you. It got exploited by the greedy wanting free money. Look, it is what it is. The human race is the human race be what the human race do. You think we decide who and what we are? The same shit happens no matter what fucking era you in. We're the same things. We're a biological fucking okay. Materialism point of view, you're a biological algorithm. You're just the algorithm of nature that nestled into a little pothole. The more spiritual point of view is you actually do have free will, but I believe in simultaneous free will and complete lack of free will. So how about that? I hold those two positions in a superposition. And Crazy Man is in the house, and the writing is subpar. I saw when that came in, and that's when I was talking about Cyberfrog. I haven't read it. For my comic, I'm trying my best. I'm gonna call it a comic, not a book. I'm gonna call it a fucking comic, not a book. My book, no, my fucking comic. So for my graphic novel, so for my comic, I'm gonna try my best to write as well as I can and get feedback and advice on it. And I am gonna request that the people who read it rip the shit out of it, because I can take it. There's one thing I want to do when I've done some more art is ask the artist friends that I have, like hopefully while in a back room after a stream, rip the shit out of my art, please. Say whatever it's got to have a basis in reality. It can't be mean for mean's sake, but say the most harsh thing you can. Say the thing that jumps into your head and you go, that's just my preference. So you don't say it. Fucking say it. Do you know what I mean? Like, rip the shit. I don't care. I don't fucking care. I don't care if my artwork is bad or if my writing is bad now, right? I want it to be better. So rip the shit out of it, please. Like, tear it the fuck apart. Captain Victor says you want it ripped up and burned. Send it to Miller, and then he can hear his kid crying. Not that kind of ripped, not that kind of torn to shreds. But I like what I've written so far. There are some gaps in. After writing it and leaving it for a bit, kick you, sure, kick you. Right. You got one more chance, Jake. So there were some gaps in it and some characters that weren't introduced. I realized that I should introduce people in a more badass way and give them everyone cooler introductions, and then also give them the villain of the book more context. And I don't mean like bullshit backstory. I mean them taking actions that demonstrate that they're a villain, instead of them just turning up and doing like a couple of villainy things and then acting like a bit of a, you know what I mean? You gotta, if you want, with what happens to the villain at the end of the first book of Connell the Barbarian, you have to hate him. You have to not like him. You have to, because if you don't, then Connell will seem like the actual villain. Or it could just be funny. Like, I don't know, funny in the same way of like grabbing a fucking Dobby the house elf from Harry Potter and smashing him against the wall. That kind of funny. Is it just me? Is that me? Only me that would laugh at that imagery. Well, I guess what? Wreck Planet has a BS cliffhanger at the end as well. Oh, really? Cliffhangers can be a cliffhanger is an American comics thing. Bullshit cliffhangers, are they an American comics thing? Sorry, I don't know why I did that. Because they seem like they might be. Bullshit cliffhangers might be an American comics thing. To keep the money moving. Do you know what I mean? To keep, you get the next issue, right? Manga does have chapters that have endings that make you want to read the next one, but they aren't bullshit cliffhangers. Bullshit cliffhangers are one of the worst fucking things, especially if you're spending a lot of money on longer books. But that is your opinion, not mine, of Wrecked Planet. I'm simply talking about the idea of bullshit cliffhangers. Yeah, having an open-ended element to the end of a story is a delicate thing to weave. You should. A bullshit cliffhanger is potentially anxiety that the person won't buy the next one, right? This isn't an observation on Ethan because you've mentioned it's a cyber. I'm not talking about that at all. I'm talking about bullshit cliffhangers in general. That to me, a bullshit cliffhanger or an overly obtuse cliffhanger sounds like lack of. It's like insecure. It's insecurity. Maybe, I don't know. It's like, if I don't do this, I'm not gonna keep people around. Do you know what I mean? But it's the funny thing is that might be the thing that pushes people away of a story. Like I'm talking about American comics every issue. Do you know what I mean? But I never was into them, so I don't actually know the psychology of being there at the moment. You know what I mean? The thing tonight, by the way, on Creative Block, where we're going to talk about like all the different types of comics compared to each other. If we're talking about is sometimes a pipe is just a pipe, guys. When we're talking about American comics, are we just going to talk about Marvel and DC, the tiny two, the teensy two, as they would now be? Definitely not the big two, but yeah, the teensy two. But yeah, you are very light. Yeah. Oh, that's how heavy you are. Wow, that is light. B-spin. You're almost as thin as the Rini in that picture seems. And you're all talking about weights, cool. Phil said he ate tacos a while ago. Then you also, hey, Remus is here. Be careful, my dude. Put those guns away. Studies have shown that Jake can jump higher than an average house. This is because Jake is agile, and also due to the fact that a house cannot jump. Very good. I don't know if I can jump that high. I did long jump in school and high jump in school. It was pretty good, but I was also slimmer and more athletic in school and not a fat, rotund piece of crap. This is Richie Duke talking. EVS is a piss taker, a massive piss taker. Like, as in kayfabe japes? Is that what you mean? He meant you were very white. Uh-oh. My fat is in my balls. Yeah, all my weight is in my balls. I got like 100 pounds in my balls. My balls weigh 100 pounds, guys. And if I got on the scale for real, I just have to put my balls to the sides on the table. Imagine if you could remove your. No, I'm not gonna. Who would want to imagine removing their own balls, Jake? Stones as in weight? I can't even convert that right now. Type 2 diabetes usually begins with insulin resistance. Yes, but fasting is supposed to be able to kick in. This is good. I need to sleep ready for the stream later on. God, I gotta hurry up. I gotta hurry up. I gotta hurry up. Right. I did keto to lose 40 or 50 pounds. That's amazing, but I wouldn't live on it long term. I don't know. I'm just an internet stranger. Yeah, don't worry. If you say stuff and it influences people, it's still their choice. Like, you can't blame yourself. Otherwise, like, where does it fucking end? Right? Where does it end? Everyone is in charge of their own decisions unless they're mentally handicapped or a child. Roll with Shane. I said earlier, Shane wouldn't roll with me. Shane wouldn't roll against me. And that is not a call out in the slightest. That is not like, he won't fight me. It's just, I don't know if Shane does like striking and a lot of cardio and also seems to have slim legs. And I am very heavy. And so, like, against someone like Shane, it would be unfair because I would just lie on top of them. And then, look, someone who is skilled, has good jiu-jitsu technique, can escape from a heavy guy. But me and my other friend, who is also a heavy guy, when we would roll together, oh, it was a fucking bitch. Like, basically, we really practiced hard on how to. This will be funny. We both practiced really hard on how to stay on top for the longest. But yeah, like, if I'm rolling at someone jiu-jitsu, they're really gonna have to be good to get me off them. Same in the bedroom with the ladies. Jake offers a generous. Oh, it is jiu-jitsu talk. Raffle, weird, never. All the gay shit. The nail that stands out gets hammered down is a common Japanese saying. There we go. It's all part of the culture, and it's in. I have some observations. Like, Eastern media is like, the world is this, and we are reacting. The individual is reacting to the world. I'm going to save it. That's 13 people. Watch Creative Block tonight on Rini's channel. You'll hear us talk about this. The big expressive faces, like, that is to amplify the expression on the face, right? Why would you want to amplify the expression unless you wanted to show a heightened reaction to something? Literally, I would say part of the design of the typical anime manga face is baked into the culture of nail gets hammered down, like individual reacting to the world. Like, right? Like the face is like the fucking reaction panel. You can see what's going on in someone's brain through their face. So having a huge head with exaggerated facial features in order to indicate what is going on in the mind of a character, in order to show their reaction to the world, right? Compared to American comics, trying not to stylize the face too much to heighten it, not necessarily caring too much what's in the characters' heads, right? Because they've already figured it out. They've already decided, right? They don't have to change their point of view. And if they are constantly changing their point of view, they seem weak, right? Like a character that's constantly going seems weak and easily movable. Whereas in a Western comic, if you have a more realistic face that, to be honest, doesn't have much expressive range, if you look at a lot of this stuff, like house style stuff, there's not a lot of expression in the face, right? Especially compared to manga. That's because that character is immovable. They have decided. They've already made their decisions. They are righteous, right? And they are there to exact their force on the world, aka muscles, fists, posing. I am declaring myself, right? All superhero shit. I'm declaring myself, and like, this is what I will, these are my tools, and this is what I will do, and this unchanging face is my steadfastness in my already well, like, declared position that I don't need to change. See, that would have been good. I should have saved that. Bring it up later. I can do that later. Don't punch me. Yeah, I don't want to strike. I just like jiu-jitsu. I don't want to strike. Don't buy propaganda. I think you were talking about, that was me spinning some propaganda. Talking of propaganda, you guys should watch my shorts that I've been working on. They're basically gaslighting and propaganda combined. 2000 AD banned me from a stream for hailing CG, so I illegally downloaded every issue together. That's funny. I'd like to read that. I'd like to get those downloads. All of this stuff, doing these streams to promote your product, to promote yourself. What did someone say? Someone said, it might have even been Rob. You be mean to one person. That person tells 10 people. Those people tell 10 people. You are the one person who was unfairly treated. You tell 10 people. You're telling me. I'm telling 16 people right now. We've both told 16 people. Well, take away me and you, 14. So that's 14 other people. And there you go. They banned you. They come off like dickheads. Yeah, we know nothing. Because a bond or something. Well, you can bring the American stuff. Like, you can contest what I say. Hey, Cadence B, welcome, Cadence. I'm reading the chat and I'm kind of far behind, and but I saw you come in, so I thought I'd say hi, because I should have said hi to like Jar Jar when he came in, and I missed it, and he didn't stick around. So silly me. Anyway, I like the comics. Phil, he says he likes the comic books. It sounds a bit clippy. Japan is interesting in that it celebrates creativity within the confines of structure. Yeah, like I've got it might even be in here writing this spreadsheet. Shall I have a look? So I think some of the stuff I wrote down is like, so these are all like comparisons between, it's like you think of one thing and then you think of all three versions of it for the different like cultures. So for one, ask the audience what they want, right? Tied into reacting to the world. The world is the world, and I'm going to react to it. They have a system of asking their audience what they want and adjusting accordingly. American comics, tell the audience what they want. go out and punch the audience, right? Like I am right, and I am now going to exact my point of view on the world. And then like Bond Destiny, like the world unfolds, like it's just the world, like but yeah, and then the reason why I'm bringing this up because you said like Japan, I put being weird is fun. American comics, I'm not weird, okay? I'm not weird, I'm cool. And then Bond Destiny is like, you think this is weird? What? You silly foreigners. You think this is weird? This is normal. This is what you say expression. This is art. This is life. This is a reality. You know what I mean? Like this is a real art. I listened because I was looking up Bond Destiny for tonight. I heard French accents in videos, and hearing them straight away implanted them in my mind as something I can do. Like I realized where I was going wrong with French accents. Like I was going, but really, it's like, I am as a Frenchman. Frenchman? No, that's like going like cholo. Yo mate. This is how you say reality. Real whatever. Shut up, Jake. But yeah, Japan lets itself be weird, but in the confines of structure, right? Yeah. You can make you can be weird as long as you make an entire cafe based around it. Right? Like there you go. I could easily be much bigger. I am a bit taller than you, Phil. Oh, you're all taller. Funly, what are you doing? Phil has a D, a vag, and a mangina. So I heard he's got all three in tow. Oh my god, guys! I might be getting down to the bottom of the chat. We might be able to end the stream. We might be able to end it. All your secrets are exposed. Coming soon. Uh-oh. This Bitcoin rant is the best part of the stream because it's pretty on point. I'm telling you, I'm in the know. I'm glad you. There you go. Okay. Guess what, Jay Ryan? Here's another brain pill for you. You'll own nothing and be happy. So you own nothing? So you don't own your own body. So you don't own your own thoughts? Owning nothing isn't about like your fucking house and your car. Owning nothing is about your own bodily autonomy. You'll own nothing and be happy. That's you becoming property of the state. That's the government can redistribute you. That's what that means. Anyway, so fuck them all until they die. Free to go anywhere, but it takes coin. Wrapping now. Yeah, rip it. Yep, you want to get ripped and burned? Yeah, ripping my artwork. Hopefully at some point I'll be able to get some friends who feel confident enough that they could come across as mean and know that they're not going to offend me, because I'm not going to get offended. I couldn't give a fuck. What is the point of being offended? What is the fucking point? What is the point? What is the point? What did... Oh, you hurt my feelings. Look, if someone says your stuff is shit, right? They're either wrong or it's shit, right? If they're wrong, who cares? They're wrong. If it's shit, you're wrong. Fucking get better. There's being offended or having your feelings hurt doesn't come in. Where's the building? It's not a productive building block. It's not a productive element. Oh, okay. Someone insults you or makes fun of you. Okay. They're either wrong or it's true. If it's true and you think that's bad, change. If they're wrong, who cares? they're wrong. Oh, whatever. Sometimes truths are hard to swallow. How about that? But like, if you're trying to, when people act offended, they're all they're actually doing is choosing to behave in a way that will negatively impact the experience of other people in order to nip at them, in order to manipulate their fucking behavior in the future. You know what I mean? It's, you said something I didn't like because it fucking, what did it do? I have an inferior model of reality, right? Essentially, I'm wrong. You've said something that made it abundantly clear that I'm wrong, and that didn't feel good. So now I'm gonna sulk, I'm gonna pout, I'm gonna make passive aggressive comments, right? And then you're gonna go, Jesus Christ, this again. I guess I'm not gonna say anything. Right? That's what that is. That's what being offended is. Being offended is like you as a kid kind of like trying to make your parents just like not annoy you. You know what I mean? It's just uh if you say something mean, I'm gonna be a baby about it, right? Like, just waste of time. It's a waste of time. If someone points out that you're wrong, that is an opportunity to realize who you truly could be. Do you want to be that person that you truly could be that got over that, or do you want to stay as this? Do you want to like maintain the equilibrium of an inaccurate model of reality? I would like to keep updating my model of reality, and the fastest way to do it is to get a bunch of people to rip on you with art. Do you know what I mean? Like, there's one thing I've been doing with art lately. Good art. The kind of art that you'd look at and you'd go, man, I wish I could do that. I've been purposefully changing my perspective on that because that's not useful, right? Looking at someone's awesome art and going, if only, how can I obtain that? Right? Not useful, not useful, not, it's not motivating. It doesn't create it doesn't, it's a wall to climb with no footholds. Do you know what I mean? You're gonna smoosh at the wall. You're gonna be like, oh, why can't I get up? Oh, I can never get out of this wall, right? So if you want to get up that wall, you need to look for cracks in the wall. You need to look for footholds because they're probably there. The person who made that art, they know where the footholds fucking are. The person that made that rock wall knows where all of the cracks and fractures and fucking like potholes are, and you just don't have the eyes to see it yet. Do you know what I mean? Like, you don't your artist eye hasn't developed to such a level that you can see the flaws, right? So what I've been trying to do is taking art that I would usually sit there and look at and enjoy, and I still enjoy it. But Captain Victor says if he's going to take this long on each insult, we'll be here till Sunday. We've got 16 people. Look, no one said it's a bad stream, but no one said it's a good stream. So that means they're protecting my feelings. Anyway, I think the definition of the stream is it's a stream. That's it. But going on. Is this a bad rant? I thought this is entertaining. Anyway, look for flaws in the art. Just try and change your way you're viewing it, and like maybe look at the aspects that were less successful, and then you kind of like start more being able to see artwork from the potential point of view of the person that made it. Like, it's almost like look at a piece of art that you love, look at it as if you made it, right? And it's not easy to do because like people will be like, oh, I made that, well, I love that, I've done a great job. No, there's an actual perspective you have when you look at your own art, and everyone does it automatically. There's a different point of view between like their own art and someone else's art. If you can trick your fucking brain into looking at other people's art the way that you look at your own art, you actually start to be able to see flaws. Then one, it makes you feel more confident in your ability to attain that, because it's not like heaven. Do you know what I mean? It's not like, oh, I'm never gonna get to heaven. It makes it seem attainable. It's like God bleeds, right? Right? You don't need to kill God. To kill God, you just have to see it bleeds or whatever. Whatever. Being able to look at other people's art from the point of view of you would use looking at your own art is like seeing God bleed. And we lost a few viewers, so that's a rant. That's a rant. Ah, shit, Farscape. Farscape almost ended with a terrible cliffhanger, and they made a 2-hour finale. Phew. You can't end on it. End your stories. End your stories. Have the confidence to end your stories. Have the confidence. Like, if you're doing, you can end a story and still have questions that keep people around. You can have an open ending, but book nerds to be complete story on its own. Needs, yeah, sorry, nerds. Exactly. You said the exact same thing as I did. I think Jake is telling stories about himself like Anna does. Stories? What about the gym? Shayna's story moves like, oh god, this is going around in circles. This is so funny. I'll talk about something and people will comment on it, but then I'll go get around to it again eventually. Like, we're going to talk about jiu-jitsu like 50 times. Bad as Kevin Smith is, he lost a lot of weight, right, and turned into a different person. I think your personality is influenced by your microbiome pretty heavily. I think if you go through rapid weight loss, I think you also drastically terraform your microbiome, so you do indeed change your personality, I believe, when you lose weight. Also, I think as you lose weight, there are like trace elements of certain like chemicals and stuff stored in the fat that would release as you burn it. So let's say you were depressed when you put on loads of weight. There's a possibility that when you lose that weight, the same kind of like trace elements of the chemicals that were in your body when you were depressed will release, therefore making you depressed when losing weight. How about that? But anyway, he isn't talking about that. It's great. His podcast, live action Batman show. Each episode was attached to the previous episode in a beautiful artistic way, leaving us in suspense for the next episode. Well, that's cool. The thing is, the cliffhanger probably wasn't like an integral, but that's kind of like the top and tailing of Red Letter Media stuff. Do you know what I mean? Like, they'll come into the show with the next step of the story. This stream needs Reenie, kick Jake, bring on Reenie. Reenie's probably a sleeper at work. No one's coming in. Phil's at work. No one's around during the times that I would stream, so I'm never going to get guests on Captain Bibto. Hail, Jeremy 5, Russia approved. It's good to see you here. I can't click on the thing because I'm in the past. But yeah, Red Letter Media. They have the little top and tail thing, and they have the discussion in the middle, but then they carry on the story. That is a good way of doing it, I think. That's kind of cool. That seems to work better for men. The stoic pose. Yep. You're talking about the difference between the comics. Wait, did the chat just skip? Nope. Finally, see, if I hadn't welcomed her when she came in originally, she would have only been welcomed now, and that would have been stupid. Should have been like, why is he ignoring me? You have 5 hours to finish your PowerPoint? No, I gotta go to sleep. Should I stay awake? It's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. It's 2 in the morning. I can't sleep before the show. I want to cry. I can't sleep before the show now. We've done 2 hours. Wait a minute. Maybe I can sleep in the alarm. 4 hours I was asleep at perfect suggestion. Right, I'll hurry up. Well, I've got to actually go to sleep. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2. Okay, cool. 4 hours of sleep. I'll put my alarm on for 1 in the morning, and then I'll probably be done by 2. Right. Hey, wait, we're getting close. We're getting close. Hey, this is going to wrap up great. 2.5 hours, I bet this will be. Remember the courtroom scene in Juice Bigelow, American Gigolo? There was a heckler yelling insults to the giant woman. Never watched it. Never read any Juice Bigelow. Rena has a day job. She does. Indeed, she's still a working girl, and I don't mean a prostitute. Yeah, 4 hours sleep is perfect. Despair, take a nap. I don't nap. Is it not letting me put another message up? Guys, I think StreamYards is fucked. Am I gonna have to? I can't do anything. Oh no. Okay, it's working again. Cool. It fucked for a second. 6 hours is good. Yeah. I have not used alarms for years. I occasionally have to use them for random reasons, but I do not wake up to an alarm. I think alarm culture will actually be the cause of many people's degenerative mental illnesses in old age, and will probably like it's not good for you. How is it good for you? You do not inhibit sleep. You do not inhibit sleep. It is the most important thing. And that's why I think I'm going to live to 120, by the way. I've said it before. I'm going to live to at least 120. I'm going to have dementia between the years of like 80 and 90, or 80 and 100. I'll have dementia, but then it'll get cured by at least by the time I'm 100. And then I'll have like a 20-year period of like a rebirth. Like the Saturn returns happen every 30 years, right? So like 30 is when you have a huge change. 60 is when you have another rebirth. 90, can you imagine people living to 90 and then having to go through like a huge realization? Then when's the last one? 120, bitches. That's the final one. The final Saturn return will be 120, and I might be able to live through it, or I might die. That might be when I die, when that Saturn return happens. Anyway, sleep, bro. Don't curse yourself. Well, I'm okay with 120. No, stay up, ramble on. Well, if you were enjoying it, I know you're always saying sarcastic things, but I'm going to assume you enjoyed it. I was surprised Rini had a day job. She said comics don't make her enough cash at the moment. It's security. It is smarter. I think the two hardest working people in CG, from my point of view, and I don't know people, do you know what I mean? Like, it's a very narrow point of view. The two hardest working people in CG, I believe, are Rini and Bancroft. I think they're the two hardest working people in CG. And I think they don't realize how much more productive than everyone else they are. But yeah, this is pretty nice. I don't know what this means. 969 Methuselah. But guys, it's been nearly 2.5 hours. It's gonna be 2.5. We've got 19 people in the chat. Hail, 19 chads in the chat. It's wonderful to have you. I am going to wrap up this stream and go asleep. 20. We hit fucking 20 again. We dipped in the middle and now we're coming back up. See? Okay, this is proof that it was the earlier time slot that fucks me personally, because my audience doesn't know that I'm going to be around. And look, we even got new people coming in, like John Platt's here. See, they're all popping in. Sorry, John, the stream's kind of winding down now. 900 years? I still don't get it. She recently bought a house, so you need the weekly... Well, no. The reason they both hardest workers, Rainy, you know what? Normal does a lot of work too, but he's not doing a day job. Juggling different tasks is more work. You know what I mean? You could work on one project all day, but to have to switch between multiple things, that is more work. So in Bancroft's thing, normal job, wife, marriage, father, own comic, YouTube channel, also maintaining communities related things like CG Now, and then it's a lot, man. It's a lot. Rini is like day job, her book, managing the people that she works with on her book. That is actually like it really does add to things. All her streams, she does like streams for half the week. Do you know what I mean? And both of those people know how to work whilst on a stream and still be a good person on the stream, which is pretty fucking remarkable. I think it's a certain type of person. I think Rini and Bancroft are a similar type of person that you need to be able to do all of that. Now let's discuss who the laziest people in CG are. I'm fucking lazy, guys. I'm lazy as shit. I used to be incredibly. I used to have the mindset of pushing myself to do a lot of stuff. No, I've always been lazy. Fuck not being lazy. I want to be lazy. Whatever. Be lazy. Who cares? Who fucking cares? Be lazy. I can get hyper productive at certain things, but then like, I like taking a lot of breaks. I like not having to do anything. Yeah, I like if I have a schedule, I don't want to even get out of bed. But maybe I need to change my perspective on that. But I don't know who else it could be. Is there even anyone else I would say is lazy? Can you even be a CG and be lazy? Because I know that you would make sarcastic jokes about people, right? Like rib them. You could rib on people saying they're lazy. I don't think you can be lazy. Working with Calmoon is a full-time job. Nah, I think Bancroft is one of the few people who it's probably water off a duck's back. Your brain and other body systems have about 200 internal clocks. Who needs an external alarm clock when unless you have a strict job to get to? Exactly. Don't do it. Wake up. Go to sleep whenever I need to. Wake up whenever my body decides to. And the annoying thing is, I usually only end up getting 4 hours of sleep anyway. And I don't know why. It's frustrating. I have the opportunity to get as much sleep as possible, and my body decides not to without any alarm clocks. Rob lazy? He's a dad. He's a dad, and he's doing his comic, right? He's not drawing it, he's writing it. But like, so he's also a husband, right? So I don't think that's lazy. I kind of see maintaining a marriage and being a father as a job. Do you know what I mean? Oh, someone says, "Don't worry, Hyper has been 2 hours behind." I caught up for real. Oh, and then yeah, Jeremy said, "I realized that I was an hour behind on the stream." Well, I wonder what that would have been. That would have meant that if you were listening to me, I would have been responding to stuff that was potentially half an hour to an hour old too. So it's like you would have been 2 hours in the past. Yeah. Or someone says he's lazy. Be fucking lazy. Who cares? Who cares? Look. If you're like me and you've orchestrated your life in such a way where nobody is dependent on you, then you can't let anyone down. I don't owe if you don't owe any. Okay, the concept of not owing anyone anything, right? Not having like people there to disappoint, people depending on you, people relying on you. Maybe there is one philosophy where if you engineer your life in such a way where you don't have people depending on you, then you're truly free or whatever. But like I do think it's to willingly take on responsibility, including supporting people who do depend on you, allowing people to depend on you. Do you know what I mean? And then like taking on that task like a wife and kids. Probably one of the more noble things you can do. I'd say so. I think it's decidedly unnoble if you like bail, but you can do whatever you want. Sometimes life sucks and we don't know what we're not always making the best decisions, whether it be when we get into stuff or when we get out of stuff. So I wouldn't judge anyone for shit like that for real. Yeah, wait, I went further down. Phil must smell flowery fresh with all his million billion showers. Yeah, I've never met Phil and he isn't shower fresh. I mean, imagine meeting Phil and he stinks. You'd be worried. You'd be like, what's going on? I thought you were the shower guy. And yeah, there's Jeremy thinking he was behind. Don't worry, man. I'm only slightly behind now. But you're still typing stuff. Yeah, because Captain Bipto says, just keep typing stuff for him to read. We're trying to keep him up. And fuck you, bastards! Is that the entertaining portion of the stream? Is that how you make an entertaining stream? This stream ends this stream won't end until you shut up. Should that be the title of a stream? This stream won't end until you shut up. I set an alarm every day and I usually get up an hour or more before it goes off. Yep, perfect. Whenever I kick him, he's yawning. Whenever he didn't suppress it enough. He didn't suppress it. Kick him, he's yawning. That happens to me too. Whenever I set an alarm, I always wake up fucking ages before it. Rob has a comic. I'm looking forward to Replicator 4. I'm looking forward to being able to buy all of them on the campaign as well. Rob is actually going to get a big chunk of my money. John Platt, he say, I'm like that sometimes. I could be drawing something for 30 minutes and then suddenly remember that there's a good film and I want to watch on Netflix and just dropped what I'm doing to go watch it. If I enjoyed any media at all anymore, past, present, and future, then I would do the same thing. But I'm in a position where I seem to nothing is good enough to keep me implicitly hooked, right? Like, being into something isn't like, I'm going to try. Something being good, it just grabs you. And if things aren't grabbing you, what is life? Look. So all my plants and pets are dead. Your dependents? Oh god, I did buy plants when I moved into this place, and they all died. Yeah, Michael D says like and subscribe. Wait, we're at 28. 21. Okay, if you haven't hit like yet, hit like for fun. Just do it for fun. Be funny. Because it'll change right now from 28. It'll like go, I didn't do it yet. Fuck. Okay, I gotta wrap it up. Guys. You're killing me. You're fucking killing me. If I miss the show, if I miss the fucking show, I am looking forward to today's show. If I miss it, creative block tonight on Rini's channel. Keep an eye out for it. She'll be using her colored thumbnail, which will be nice and red. The one pet I did have ran away. I didn't blame it. What? It ran away? A cat? I think when people assume their pet ran away, I think the truth is a little bit more flat. A little bit more flat and round and kind of like, a lot less blood. And, kind of the hit by the car variety. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what? Oh my god. I was thinking about this the other day. I was thinking about that, right? Oh, my pet ran away from home. No, they probably just died. Like somewhere that you don't know. So my perception of it in the past in England, like the 70s or whatever, is you would have kids that would run away from home. Like that is a concept here. Like, oh, a runaway child or whatever, right? Why did they assume they ran away? Right? Like that is a whole concept here. Like, oh, they ran away from home or whatever. Like, Or they, how do you know they didn't get kidnapped? How do you know they didn't get killed? Like, what? Why do you assume they ran away? It seems like in the past, the general mortality of life, or like the general like people getting yeeted and like, I don't know, kidnapped or killed or whatever, it's like in order to make that cognitively palatable for people, then they're just like, they just ran away. Someone disappears from existence, they just ran away. Oh boy. Shh, yeah, go to sleep. No, this isn't the entertainment part. No, this isn't the entertaining part of keeping you awake. That'll come later. Oh boy. Yeah, keep an eye out for Rini putting the stream up, right? Go to Rini's channel and put notifications on. Sleep. Whose channel is the show going to be on later? Rini's. Go over to Rini's channel. Dead Pet, don't come back. Yep, right. That's it. Thank you all for not putting more messages in the chat, but thank you all for every single message. I enjoyed this. I'm definitely not as good at talking to you guys as Kelsey is. His stream earlier was... Kelsey's morning streams are amazing. But this has technically been a post-Kelsey stream. And I'm very grateful you've all been here. I hope you have been entertained by my rambling. I'll see you all tonight on the Creative Block on Rini's channel. I don't know what that was. What the fuck was that? A little symbol. NPC Oasis. I'm gonna play some clips and then I'll fuck off. Yeah, it's really scary the amount of people who go missing forever every year. One of the most scary mysteries in the world. All the dead people. Tell us more about that man bun you're sporting. Hey, listen, I look fucking good. This particular angle, the shine on my hair, like that darker blonde with like the more white sandy blonde highlight coming in on the sheen. It looks fucking good, man. I don't care what anyone says. I think it looks good. But Billy Bob says, bye, Jake. Thank you. It's great to see you in here. Peace, love you, and then sleep time. Right. See you all. Love you very much, and I'll see you next time. If you say bye, I'll put them on screen as we go.
We didn't have a message when we left. Oh, very odd.
And so I wake in the morning and I step outside and I take a deep breath and get real high and I think to the top of my lungs, what's going on? And so I try sometimes when I'm lying in bed to get it out of what's in my head, and I feel it.